Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm Elisabetta, an Italian watercolor artist, and today I'm really happy and excited because I have received from Paul Rubens this palette of 5th generation artist level watercolor that I was very curious to try. You know that I'm an advocate absolutely for Paul Rubens, so they contacted me, they reached out for me, thank you so much, and they sent me this palette, and they also sent some paper. I think it's cotton, for sure it's a 300 GSM, you see here, and let's see. They told me that it was worth trying, this new paper by them. Okay, so it's definitely all in Chinese, but it is, can you see this symbol? This is cotton, so it's cotton paper. Wow, this is luxurious. And not only it's cold press or even rough, slightly rough, but I don't know if you can see, there are sparkles, it's slightly sparkling, there is mica powder in it, and it looks gorgeous. I can't wait to try it for our demo sketch. Looks wonderful. Let's go back to the palette. This is the palette. It comes in two colors, black and pink. They asked me what colors I wanted. I wanted pink, but the content is absolutely the same. I have double checked. The usual luxurious presentation. They always have this wonderful luxurious presentation. There is the palette, a leaflet in Chinese. But you know that with Google Translator it's easier, but also there is an explanation in English here, and it's a presentation of this of their brand, and here is the complete range. It's 48 colors, so I think they have a 48 palette as well. They have it's also sparkling. They have this swatch card to be used inside because the format fits inside. And here is the palette itself, and it's 24 colors, and I can't wait to swatch them. So let me open them, and I'll come back to swatch them. Thank you. So let me unwrap them and then I'll come back to you. So I will unwrap them one by one. Of course, I'm speeding this up, but before I speed up, I want to show you what is the pan like, what is inside. So you have the color name in English and the code numbers, so you can easily find the pigments here. For instance, this is lemon yellow. It says it in English here, not here, but with the code number A215, you can see the pigment PY3 associated. Here you have the information. It's still in Chinese, but you have the stars for light fastness, I think, and the pigment number. And you have the same actually in English. You have the binder, Arabic gum, the pigment number, the light fastness called weathering resistance, and you have also transparency, translucency. This is translucent, so if it is opaque or not. It's very easy to unwrap actually. And I will do it with the other colors and then I will come back. easiest unwrapping that I have experienced in my life. These are so easy to unwrap. I just keep them for reference, just maybe a few days, then I throw them away. And in any case, I have the same information here, so I don't really need to put them away. My studio is already full. So let's swatch them immediately. Very excited, very curious to start. Okay. I'll use this brush from Divolo, an Italian manufacturer of brushes, watercolor paint and accessories. Anyway, let's start with Naples Yellow. This is Naples Yellow, a quite classic hue, I see, and it has PW6, so white, then PY53, and PBR24, which is Naples Yellow. So they have PY53 together, which is nickel titanate, a color that I like very much, and I think it gives a very nice touch. It's a very soft yellow, and it's a very beautiful Naples Yellow, actually, very beautiful. As the first color, I'm impressed. PY3 Hansa Yellow for the lemon yellow. It's very bright, clean yellow. I like it very much. Lemon yellow is also a hue that I have learned to love through time. I never used it when I was a beginner. Now I use it a lot, especially with blues to indicate light on top of trees. PY35 cadmium yellow light, not so different, but cadmium yellow is very useful. It's a very useful yellow because it is opaque and you can really paint on top of other colors with a good result, almost gouache. They're not very different in hue. This is PY65 and it is Hansa Yellow Deep, a beautiful warm orangey yellow. It's called Chromium Yellow Hue Deep. Chromium yellow, of course, doesn't exist any longer because it's toxic, but it's used as a hue. I have a version from Schminke, but this is absolutely wonderful. I have a soft spot for warm yellows. Now the chromium hue, and it is chromium orange. This is wonderful. It's Benzimidizalon orange. Look how beautiful it is. I know that you can mix your own orange, but I love single pigment oranges, and this is wonderful. Imagine it for sunsets in the sky. Wow, this is so beautiful. And we have cadmium red light. Beautiful. It's PR108, the original pigment. Very lovely dispersion on paper so far. Okay, first row is gone. I am really impressed by these colors. I've always been an advocate of Paul Rubens. I have always thought that they are a bit underrated. They really are artist grade. The only drawback that I find is that they're not easy to buy open stock. So if you finish a color, you cannot buy the replacement. If someone knows how to buy them open stock, please do let me know, because I would be interested. Let's go to the second row. Second row starts with a very interesting color, not a common color in a watercolor set, just like this one above, the Naples Yellow, and it is my beloved Perilene Maroon. It's vibrant, it's light fast, it's great for florals, for landscapes. It's a beautiful color, great for fall landscapes, for instance. Perilene Maroon. It's also a very nice replacement for alizarin crimson, I find. And it is very light fast, like all Perilene colors. Then another beautiful color, quinacridone rose. A cooler red, PV19, which, as you know, can be both violet, either violet or rose. And this is rose. That's beautiful. A beautiful, transparent, performing color like quinacridone colors. Oh, congratulations. Very beautiful. And then we have, wow, it's full of surprises. This palette. This is quinacridone, they call it maroon, but actually it's not quinacridone maroon. It's quinacridone pink. This was rose, this is pink, PV42, a wonderful, vibrant pink, almost a magenta. PV42. It's not a magenta, it's a pink. You see the difference between quinacridone rose and quinacridone pink. In Italian, we have one word for rose and pink. Maybe you can explain me the difference. Now a classic, PV23, dioxazine violet. It's a very nice color for darkening other colors. For instance, mixed with green, it gives a very nice dark green. It has a huge drying shift, but it's a beautiful color. I like it very much. And it is a classic, a staple in any palette. Here, dioxazine violet. Indigo. For indigo, they have a mixture of phthalo blue and PB66, which is synthetic indigo, which it's the first time I see this. It's not totally light fast. But it's very beautiful. You know, I think that light fastness might be slightly overrated because if you like me paint in a sketchbook, it's really hard that you end up hanging your watercolor works, but it's important to know if it is light fast or not. Here is the wrap. You see, this is useful here. They only give 3 stars, whereas, for instance, quinacridone rose, they give 4 stars. Yes, they give 4 stars. So they're totally honest with it. They give less stars to this color because it is not totally light fast. And in this row, the last one is a beautiful ultramarine blue that they call French blue, PB29. The warm blue should be granulating. Let's wait until it dries. It's a beautiful, distinctive blue. Let's go to the third row. The first 2 rows are quite impressive, and it is Prussian blue. They call it Berlin blue, and it is really beautiful. Oh, it's a deep Prussian blue, this cool blue that I really love. I like it when they name Prussian blue with variants. It's quite typical. Antwerp blue, Faenza blue, Berlin blue. I really like this. It's a beautiful, it's very deep in mass tone, and then it washes down to this almost turquoise, cooler blue. PB27, of course. Then phthalo blue, the green shade. This is a color that not everyone loves. I love phthalo blue. It's great for sky, it's great for mixing. This is really nice, cool blue, almost a cyan. Then a color that I love, PB16, translucent turquoise. Let's see, this is a great color, many uses, bird's feather, bird's eggs, like a follower suggested to me, or tropical sea. Oh, it's such a beautiful, also mountain landscape for an icy mountain lake. Beautiful, beautiful turquoise. PG7 oriental green, which is phthalo green, obviously. A color also that is very difficult to use straight from the palette, but very nice to mix. There's almost a primary green, if that existed. May green, PY51, orange hue, and phthalo green. Summer, spring colors, leafy green. I always say I don't like May green, but then I use it. I find myself using it for summer meadows, for instance. It has that spring feelings. Actually, it's called May green. It's not a coincidence. And then one more surprise. A surprise is PG26, cobalt turquoise dark. Look at how beautiful this is. Cobalt colors are very expensive, as you know, and this PG26. It's not a color that you find in any common watercolor set. It's quite rare to find, and it's very beautiful. Should be granulating, being a cobalt color, and it's excellent for painting distant trees, for instance, because it's cool, it's organic, beautiful. Now the last row, we have one of the very few multi-pigments, but convenience green are nice, and it is an olive green dark made with chromium orange, this PO62, and phthalo green. You see how flexible is phthalo green to be mixed. Actually, they call it olive, but I don't see any olive in this, but it's beautiful green. It's a warmer version, I find, of this cobalt, because it's still a darker green. It's more a forest green, though. It's warmer than the cobalt turquoise, but still a forest green. Earth yellow. It's a yellow ochre, obviously. It looks quite opaque, as it should be. They wash down so easily, they dilute so easily, they move so nicely on paper, these colors. Now, I find the browns are the colors that Paul Rubens find it more difficult to have, but this burnt sienna is wonderful. I didn't expect it to be so beautiful because the formulation is bizarre, because it's PR101, an orange brown, which I love, and PBK9. So there is a touch of black, which I honestly do not detect here. But it's a wonderful burnt sienna, warm and orangey, exactly the burnt sienna that I like. Then Then we have this Venetian red, a wonderful classic Venetian red, PR101 in a red version, wonderful brick color. Look at this, look at this, for fall, for houses, also diluted as a flesh tone for fair skin. I like it very much, this PR101 diluted for skin color. Look at how beautiful it is once it's washed down. Brown amber. Now, the burnt amber I have in my other Paul Rubens, I don't like very much. Let's see. Yes, it's almost a brownish black. It's not a real burnt amber. Actually, it says brown amber, and it's blue, sailor blue red shade, and 2 tones of black. I wonder why it becomes a brown, but this can be very easily used for instance, for tree trunks. Look at how beautiful this is for tree trunks. I double check the formulation. Ah, no, okay, no, sorry. I did it well to double check because it's not PBK7, I will correct it. It's Sailor Blue Red Shade, PB151, PBR7, so it's a brown, natural iron oxide, and PBK9. It gives this beautiful brownish dark, great for winter landscapes. And this is ivory black, which is, as you know, a great mixing black, not too overwhelming, not too dark. It's used, if you need a black for darkening colors, this is ideal. Not very easy to move on paper, but that's typical of the pigment. Okay, so now we let this dry and I'll be back. My neighbors are chopping a tree, so it's going to be a lot of noise. So from now on, I will mute my videos, and if I need, I will put a voiceover. See you later when this is dry, and I will try, of course, the demo sketch. I have used my new paint for the sketch. I always find it a bit awkward to use paint for the first time, so it's really first impression, the sketches. I prefer to paint, to play around for a few days before I really make a proper sketch, but I wanted to show you the colors in action because they're so beautiful. Let's go back to our swatches, which are completely dry. There might be some noise outside, but please ignore it. So first of all, the choice is really stunning, the choice of colors, because I really have some surprises, some really colors that I didn't expect in a basic set. Is really different from the one I had before, the previous Paul Rubens, which was also very good, but colors like Perilene Maroon, the chop in the tree. I hope there's not too much noise. If there is too much noise, I will use some voiceover. Colors like Perilene Maroon, or this quinacridone pink, or the cobalt, this cobalt green, the PB16 Sailor turquoise. Really, they're unexpected. The earth colors are really nice, but I do miss a burnt umber or a sepia. I miss a warmer dark brown. I do miss it. The Naples yellow is beautiful. The colors are really wonderful. They're almost all single pigments except for very few, two convenience green, this burnt sienna, this brown amber, and the indigo. They don't disturb me actually, these multi-pigment, and the Naples yellow as well, but they don't disturb me. I think that the choice is very well balanced, although, as I said, I miss a burnt amber. And maybe I could have used, I could have given up one of these light yellows, maybe I don't know, the lemon yellow. I could have given up, and I would have loved maybe a cerulean instead, or a cobalt, but that doesn't exist perfection. Always I would like to change something in these ready-made sets. The only problem I really find with Paul Rubens is that you cannot buy them open stock, but it's a great start if you want to have a complete and beautiful set, and then you can refill the pans with different colors, a different brand, but I still hope that they come out with an open stock option because they're great colors with a great price point. And I must say that in my everyday studio, I still use a lot of this set that is the previous one. I have 24 tubes, and it's probably the set that I reach out more for because it's so familiar to me, it's so reliable. I know all the colors one by one. And this is definitely an upgrade compared to this. Colors are really beautiful, and I'm really happy. Thank you very much. Let's go to the sketch. So this is my sketch. As usual, it's really a demo sketch, but why did I pick this subject? I wanted a subject that could emphasize at the same time both the vibrancy of colors, and I think there is no doubt that these colors are really beautiful and vibrant, transparent. I could glaze, really great colors, and at the same time could emphasize the sparkles that you see on the paper. It's very subtle effect, but I really hope that you can see it. I'm not sure that you can see it in camera, but in real off camera, it's really wonderful. I also wanted to paint one of my dogs because it has been a while since I didn't paint them. we're going 1 week on vacation without them, and I know I'm gonna miss them. So I'm pretending I'm taking them on vacation with us. And yeah, I'm not surprised because I did expect a great performance from these colors, but look at these really wonderful colors. You can mix them, you can glaze them, absolutely no problem. They're incredibly transparent. I love the effects on the wood here and the reflection water. Great colors. So I hope you do appreciate this color as I did, and thanks a lot for having watched this with me. Of course, I would love you to comment, and I would love you to tell me what you think about these colors. Have you tried them? Have you tried any other version of Paul Rubens? You know, it's not the first time I make a review about Paul Rubens, but I really would like to know what you think. And thanks a lot. Ciao, ciao. Please do comment, put a thumb up, and subscribe to my channel if you want. I'm waiting for your comments above all, and your experience with this palette, if you have it. It was really nice to play around. They're huge, these pens, by the way. They're really huge. They're bigger than normal. Wow. And also, my experience with them is that they re-wet very easily. They look poured more than extruded. And the feeling that you have is really pleasant, very creamy, very creamy. It was a really nice painting experience, much nicer than using, I have always dog hair in my colors. It's much nicer using this than the dried tubes. I love these colors, don't get me wrong. But absolutely, this experience was superior. Look at how smooth and soft they look. Really nice. Okay, thanks a lot. Ciao, ciao.